It's Good Friday today, and as we look at the devotionals together, we think about all that God has done for us. Today is a particularly weighty day, a somber day, a day when we look at what God has done for us. Our devotional passage this morning is John chapter 18, and the particular verse that really stuck out to me was verse number 4, where it says, knowing all that was going to happen to him. So Jesus knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what was going to happen to him. He knew the cross was coming. And that's a big thing. But the Roman crucifixion was very severe. He was facing tremendous suffering. And you think about the context of this, he's just gone from the Garden of Gethsemane and sweated blood in the fear and anticipation of the suffering. And in that garden, he said to the Lord, said to his Father in heaven, not my will, but yours be done. So as he enters this chapter, he has already surrendered his own will to the Father. And I think that is an interesting mindset to have in the face of suffering. So Jesus faced a number of people in this chapter. The first group of people was Judas and the soldiers who came to arrest him, and they came with clubs and weapons and they expected him to fight back. They came at night, thinking he would make a stir, but he didn't. He said, "I am he," and they fell back because "I am he" is declaring his divinity, his godness. They couldn't take it. And he told Peter to put his sword back because he wouldn't fight in the natural. He knew he needed to suffer. And so he was fighting in the supernatural. Then he faced the high priest, Caiaphas, and they asked him all sorts of questions. And in a way that they were really quite insulting to him, and they slapped him in the face in the middle of it. And he didn't respond in anger. He even though he probably was a bit riled up, he didn't respond in anger. And then finally, in front of Pilate, he really spoke to Pilate as a man, as an individual. He spoke to his searching, what he was thinking about, what he was looking for. He spoke about a new kingdom. So as we reflect on these three encounters that Jesus had, would you, whatever suffering you may be facing right now, or may foresee suffering coming towards you, speak out who you are. Say that you're a child of God, that you're seated in heavenly places with Christ Jesus. Don't lash out in anger, and trust the Lord for his vengeance, whatever that may be, for his will. And thirdly and finally, fix your eyes on Jesus. He's the author and finisher of our faith. And so we can stand on truth and hope for the kingdom, knowing that Jesus faced suffering for us, and in his power we can face whatever is coming to our way.